Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agata. My email is duniaza@gmail.com. And this is a pick a card reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't sue me. So you have three options. Option 1, 2, or 3. Option 1, 2, or 3. The question that I'm going to make is, if you were to meet Keanu Reeves, what type of relationship you would have with him? Okay, if you were to meet Keanu Reeves, what type of relationship you would have with him? Okay, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so have you picked? Now if you picked option number 1, I'm going to use the Zodiac Tarot Zodiac. This is a new tarot that I bought, the tarot deck that I bought. So this is going to be a 10 card reading, and I'm going to use the Celtic cross spread. So let's see, for those who picked option number 1, if you were to meet, this is not necessarily romantic, okay? This is just general. If you were to meet Keanu Reeves, what type of relationship you would have with him? Or if you would have any type of relationship at all, okay? So just what type of relationship you would have with him if you were to meet Keanu Reeves, okay? Okay, I'm gonna cut now, and I'm gonna pick 10 cards. 1, interesting, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you want to know about this tarot deck, the text is by Cecilia Latari, and the drawings are by Ana Chaves. So this is like Portuguese translation. I don't know if you can find this anywhere else. Now, how many major arcana cards? You have 1, 2. You have 2 major arcana cards. Okay. Now, I don't like to lie, so I'm going to tell you what I see. Please don't be offended, okay? The last card is the moon. So I'm going to read this. There's many different ways of reading, but to me it would be just kind of like a relationship in your head, and not necessarily a true relationship. Okay, not a real relationship, maybe. But let's see. If you were to meet him. Now you have the 8 of Cups as a signifier, as like the theme. So maybe, oh, the Saturn in Pisces, interesting. If you were to meet him, it could be, I don't know, when Saturn is in Pisces and Saturn is going to enter Pisces, it's going to be there for like 2.5 years, I think. So it could be meeting him within the next 2.5 years, but I'm sorry to say this could be like a relationship in your head. If you were to meet them, maybe it could be in a time where you were changing your life. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. I'm saying that, there could be that possibility, Maybe it would be in a time where you would be changing your life. What is changing your life? This could be changing jobs, changing career, retiring even. Moving to another place, moving to another city, to another country. There's some sort of moving. It's like leaving something behind and going to something else. Even spiritually, you could even be having some sort of, I'm not going to say it is spiritual awakening, but inside of you there's like a change. Now, this could be actually a physical change. This could be a change of jobs, career, in your life. This could be a divorce, a new house, a new country, some sort of change. Okay? It could be during that time. Okay? Now, that which is yet not seen, you have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a card that signifies, has many different meanings. It signifies traveling. It's one of them. So, again, it could be during, there's like several cards here that tell me about traveling. So, it could be during some sort of traveling, in which you're doing some sort of big change in your life. This traveling could also be connected with your health. I don't know. you could be like, whatever you're living now, maybe it's not that great for you, and maybe you're like thinking, oh, I'm going to travel, I'm going to move to a different country or a different place or a different city for my health. Could be physical health, could also be mental health. So could be during a time of traveling. Okay, now the Six of Swords is also moving away from a difficult situation, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, into a better situation, like it's healing. It's a healing situation. So you could meet him, you could possibly would meet him during a healing situation of yours. What is healing? Could be of the body, but I'm thinking of the mind. Okay? Could be during a healing of the mind. I don't know exactly what this means. Now the theme is the Queen of Swords. The theme, I'm sorry, the root is the Queen of Swords. So, again, I'm sorry to say this. It could be that maybe, I don't know if you have mental issues and if you're trying to heal them, but reasoning and logic could be something which is kind of difficult for you, or seeing things clearly and with honesty, it might be something not easy for you to do. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm thinking mentally, I'm sorry. I apologize, I'm sorry, there was a cat here. That's not my cat, it's another cat. Anyway, so maybe you decide to have some sort of therapy, or maybe there's a person in your midst. This could be a woman, late 30s or after the age of 40. This could be you, but not necessarily. But if this is a person who's like pushing you, this person could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and this is a very honest sort of person, will tell you things as she sees it, and could be a bit painful. You know, she could speak to you in a way that to you it's hurtful, or this could be you. Okay, and so if you have a problem with someone, maybe this could be someone in your family, not necessarily, this could even be a roommate, I don't know, and because of this person you have to move, or this person pushes you to heal yourself. I'm talking about mentally. Or this could be you, and you might have difficulties in seeing things properly. Okay, I'm sorry to say this. Now, the past connected with the present and the future, you have the Strength card. So the Strength card, I don't know if you're a Leo, you could have a mix of fire with air. This signifies self-control or someone controlling you. I don't know if you could come from a situation where someone controlled you and you move away from that situation, even for your mental health. Why do you move away from that situation? You have the Page of Cups. Maybe there's an offering of someone, maybe someone younger. This could be from your family, but not necessarily. There could be an offering. There could be someone offering you to come and move in with me. If you are in the situation where someone is very, how do you say, controlling. The person who does the offering could even be the Queen of Swords, you know. So this could be either you, could be either someone who's like controlling you, or could be the one who's saving you from a difficult situation. So during all of this, you might meet, it could be that you might meet Keanu Reeves. I'm not saying that you will, but it could be. It could be that, you know, maybe this is just kind of just in your head, that you wish that he would come and save you from a very difficult situation, that it would be like his knight in shiny armor and he would save you, because then you have the Knight of Wands, which is a very kind of fast energy, very passionate sort of energy. So I'm thinking that this is how you see Keanu. You see him as someone romantic, fiery, passionate, and you wish that this person would come and save you. I'm sorry to say this, okay? So this could be in your head, and this could be during some sort of therapy. You explain that maybe you're in a difficult situation in terms of your living in your life. Someone is controlling you, and you wish that Keanu would come and rescue you. Again, I apologize. Now, this is again a travel that you do fast traveling. After an offering, there's an offering. After an offering, there's travel. When exactly, I have no idea, because this is a timeless reading. This is relates to you at the time that you see this reading. So when could this quick travel happening? When the sun is in a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So whatever it comes first for you, you know, could be in any of those moments. If there's like some sort of traveling, healing traveling, you're moving away to a new life. Now the King of Swords. Now, I don't know if you're a guy. I have no idea. But sometimes this card, even though it represents you, sometimes it represents someone around you that's really important to you, that's like really influencing your life. The King of Swords might represent someone late 30s, after the age of 40, again from a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So this guy, so this could be you could be a guy, I have no idea. But this could be you, because most of my the people that come to my channel are women. I'm going to assume that you're a woman, but you could be a guy, okay? So if this is a guy, okay, this guy is again very rational, very logical, makes long-term plans, see things as they are, very honest, but could be honest to a fault, meaning that they don't give very value to emotions, to being nice, to being caring to them. There's no point. It's more important to be honest and not to say things in a way that doesn't hurt people. So this person in a negative way could just say things as he sees it in a very negative way, like, you know, could be very aggressive with their words, could be, I don't know. If I see the Queen and the King, okay, so this could be even either two people trying to control you, or you could be the Queen and he could be the King, but you're feeling very controlled. This person is controlling you, okay? And this is why you have to move or leave or something like that. If it's not that, and during that travel, maybe, perhaps you'd meet him. This could be, if there's like some sort of therapy, this is a positive card, because you'll be dealing with a guy, a therapist that's very good, very competent and very honest, that kind of tries to push you back into reality. Now, again, the question is what type of relationship you would have with Keanu if this were to be true. I'm sorry, if you were to meet him. Again, you have to be very careful. I'm going to give you another way of interpreting these cards. Please don't get mad at me. It could be online, okay? You don't actually meet him. He says that he's going to meet you. He says that he's going to travel to meet you. And then he doesn't, okay? And this might not be the actual Keanu. Might be someone pretending to be Keanu, okay? And you never meet him. You only see him and you only talk to him online. Be very careful with this. Even though that I'm not seeing that this person could be deceptive, okay? Even to your mental health, okay? Now, if it would be the true Keanu, again, be very careful, because someone might be deceiving you, okay? And it could reach a point where he would have to like even hire people to try to stop you. Again, I apologize. So it could get to a point where lawyers would be involved, okay? If he thinks that you're a stalker or something like that. Or another way of reading this, if you were to meet him, if it would be, you would feel him as someone very cold, someone non-emotional. You would wish that he would be emotional with you, okay? That he would be like offering his love to you. This is what you would wish. You could meet him during some sort of movie premiere, okay? Maybe you travel to go and see him in a movie premiere where he's meeting and greeting with the fans, and there might be someone around him controlling the flow of everything, and either it's him or people around him who are very how do I say this? It's like there's like rules and regulations. You have to follow this. You can only see him for like a minute if you're a fan, something like that. And when you actually meet him, you sense that he's very cold, very competent, but very cold. Okay, so it could be that. Then the people around you or him, how people see you, you have the Seven of Wands. This is Mars and Leo. So you could feel, if this is Keanu, it's interesting, you could feel that he's very defensive. No, even though it's a woman here. So you could feel that he's very defensive. So if you, for instance, if you were to meet him in a movie premiere, this could also be healing to you somehow. Like you are in the process of moving homes or countries or something, and you also at the same time go and be a fan in a premiere where Keanu is. So this could serve somehow as like a healing voyage for you, a healing trip for you somehow, even if you don't talk to him all that much. If you meet him, you could see, you can think that he's very defensive, or I would say that maybe this is people around you again. People around you again. There's like a Leo, Mars and Leo. If you tell this someone who's trying to control you, that could be a man or a woman, this person will try to stop you. If you try to meet him, this person will try, maybe either because this person is controlling or because this person is trying to make you see the reality of things, okay? If this person tells you the truth, how they see it, like, there's no way you're going to have a relationship with him because of this reason, that reason, that reason. This person is like trying to defend you. And either could be controlling, yes, but at the same time, this person could be trying to help you and for you not. But you might be seen by this person and by other people around you as someone who is defensive. So you might be the one who's being seen by others as being very defensive. Like whatever they try to tell you, you don't accept it. Okay? So I don't know exactly what it is. If you are having like an online relationship and people try to tell you that's not a real Keanu, again, you could be very defensive about that. So again, if this is an online relationship, don't trust it because it's not true. It's not the true Keanu. Now the advice, hopes, fears advice. You have the Queen of Cups. The advice would be to follow your intuition, to connect with yourself, within yourself, and connect with your intuition and see things as they are, okay? Or the advice could also be talk to someone who loves you, like a loving feminine energy. This could be someone in your family, yes, that could have something in a water sign, like Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. Could be a woman. I don't know, could be like a sister, mother, someone older, late 30s or after the age of 40. Someone who loves you, someone who has like deep, very intuitive, someone who gives you good advice. If you can, if there's no one like this in your family or your friend, a therapist. that can provide this loving kindness. That's the advice. Or you go inside yourself, because you could be very intuitive. There's something in you. You could be a very intuitive person, but you don't use it, or you use it in a different way, on like a not positive way. Now the last card is the Moon. This is why I said that the relationship could be in your head. You can have even something in Pisces. I don't know exactly what this is. The Moon is like deceptive. The Moon is lying, cheating. So I'm seeing this as you lying to yourself. That's how I see it. I'm sorry to tell you this. There could be like fluctuations in humor. This is all why also I said problems with mental health, because the Moon sometimes represents this. This could also be problems with women. Okay, this could be lying, deceiving. This is why I also said an online relationship. Someone is pretending to be Keanu, but it's not. So be very careful, because some sort of deception might come up, and you might discover that the person with whom you were having conversations is not really Keanu. Or this could be affecting your mental health. So my advice would be to, according to the reading itself, go to someone who really loves you, okay? Or if you have to have mental health treatment, with someone who's really good and kind, okay? Don't send any money. I don't see money here, but I see like problems here with mental health. That's why I see. I'm sorry. If you actually meet him during, for instance, a movie premiere, you might be making all sorts of stories in your head, and they may not be true. Okay, so again, I'm sorry. I wish I could give you like a better reading, but this is what I see. So now I'm gonna go to option number 2. Option number 2. Hello. My name is Agatha. My email is duniazad@gmail.com, and I'm gonna use for you the Chrysalis Tarot. So, if you were to have a relationship, if you were to meet Keanu, this is allegedly for entertainment purposes only. If you were to meet Keanu Reeves, what type of relationship you would have with him? I'm not talking about romantic. Any type of relationship. Could even be like a short one, even like as a fan, meeting him, which actually was kind of one of the possibilities in option 1. So let's see. If you were to meet Keanu Reeves, what type of relationship you would have with him? For those who picked option number 2, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, okay? I'm gonna cut, and now I'm gonna take 10 cards, which is because I'm using the Celtic Cross deck. There's 1, interesting. 2, 3, interesting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's like 2 cards that came out, that also came out in the option 1. If you come from option 1 to option 2 to see if you got a better option, please don't do that. Okay, option 2 is option 2, option 1 is option 1. So many major arcana cards do you have? You have 1, 2, 3. Okay. But the good thing that I see here, again, is that there's only 1 card connected with money. So again, this tells me that maybe there's not money changing hands. So this is good. Now, the theme is represented by the Page of Mirrors, which is the Page of Cups in traditional decks. And here it's called the Healer. It's interesting because it also came out in the first reading. So, the Page of Cups. So this could be an innocent type of meeting. Chill, very romantic, very sensitive. You might find the person, if you were to meet him, very sensitive, almost feminine, like feminine healing energy. Okay. Or something connected with kids, meaning that you don't necessarily meet him, but you are with a child, and this is how you meet him. You know, the kid is supposed to be the one who's going to meet Keanu Reeves, and you are there as an adult to supervise, to accompany the kid. I don't know, something like that. This could even be connected with the movie, you know? If Keanu is doing some sort of movie and your kid, could be you, but I'm thinking a child to whom you are connected with. This could be son, daughter, or this could be grandkid, granddaughter. It could even be little cousin or a niece, a nephew. And they got a part in the movie. This could be as an extra, you know, not necessarily. And you're there to supervise, to be around the child, you know, to just make sure everything is fine. Or the kid is really, there's a movie. This could even be a teenager, I don't know. But there's a movie, they want to meet Keanu, and you go with the child. I don't know if you're really interested in doing it. It's kind of like, yeah, fine, I'll go. Also, this could be healing, meaning, I'm sorry to say this, you could have a child in hospital. I really hope that's not the case. And he goes in secret, which you have here the high priestess. He goes to this medical facility, this hospital, in secret to spend time with the kids. And this is like a secret, and you had no idea. Okay? You had no idea that you'd show up. For instance, could be that. Now, that which is yet not seen, you have the pilgrim, the page of scrolls, interesting, which is the page of swords. So this is like a message that happens, like kind of a quick message that something was going to happen. Either your kid, like a child in your family, comes to you and says, hey, grandmother or aunt or whomever, and tells you, I have this opportunity to go and meet Keanu, or I'm going to be an extra, please come and take me because my parents can't, or whatever. Could be that, or it could be that there's a child in hospital and that's the message, like someone's famous is coming in to, you know, spend time with the kids, and then you find out, oh my God, it's Keanu. And to him, he takes it as almost as a pilgrimage. He takes it as something to do in terms of, how do I say this? It's like a spiritual thing to him, if this is to be the case. It's like something spiritual. Like we have here in Portugal, we have Fatima, but Spain has Santiago de Compostela. And there's many pilgrimages that many people go to Santiago de Compostela by foot, for instance. Or you could go to Fatima also by foot. So it's like a spiritual thing. I'm going to take it could be that you can go and visit someone almost as in an act of pilgrimage. If this makes any type of sense, I have no idea. This could be something that no one outside knows about Keanu. This could be something that he does and people don't know about it. Okay, now the root is represented by Papa Legba, which is the strength card. Interesting, because the strength card also came out in the previous reading. So, but this is like a general tone. The tone of this reading is a bit different. So, what is the root? The strength card. This could be controlling. No, the Papa Legba is different. Papa Legba is the one that you call in the voodoo or hoodoo religion. If you want to make some sort of ritual in that religion, first you call Papa Legba, because he was the one who opens up roots. He opens the ways for other deities to come in. Now, in traditional decks, the strength card means self-control. It also means purity, by the way. Could be in a negative way, mean someone's trying to control you. Could be also immorality, but I'm seeing this as a more positive, honestly. I'm seeing this as more positive. So this is connected with open up the roads. Keanu is opening up the roads for what? You might meet him in a healing sort of context. Healing. going to give another possibility. Let's say that you are a manager in a hospital, okay? This could be USA or any other place. And Keanu is giving money to that hospital. This could even be kids with cancer. I have no idea, okay? And he comes in and he opens up roads. This is not just necessarily giving money. This is something else. Opens up roads in terms of healing. Does this make any type of sense? This could even be investigation connected with healing. Maybe he gives money to the hospital to fund some sort of study connected with kids. And you are there as a manager and you meet him. Now, if this is not it, like I said, there's a kid who's an extra in a movie and you have to accompany him or her, you're there to, keep an eye on things. So, yeah, you opened up the road, you opened up the possibility for this kid to be there because no one else can be. Let's say it's your niece, okay? Niece, she's like 12, I don't know. And she has like an opportunity to be an extra for 3 weeks. But parents can do it. Her parents can't do it because they're working and there's no vacation. But you could. Maybe if you're the aunt or uncle. Yeah, sure. So you make this dream a possibility for this younger child, for instance. Or this could be healing. He's open up the roads for healing to occur. If this is an hospital setting. Now, the Ace of Stones is the Ace of Pentacles, which again brings me to the possibility of money. So maybe in the past there was money. If you work in a hospital, if you are connected with medicine in any way, with the healing industry, there is some sort of offering. There's money given, okay? And this could have been from Keanu himself. And then he comes in and sees where the money is being spent, how, just checking up on things, okay? If it's not that, it's like a possibility that happened in terms of this kid that has like a movie opportunity to be around Keanu. And there's like maybe payment was already made, but now an adult is needed for chaperone. Maybe you are also included in the budget, Maybe you're paid to come and chaperone this child. Now, that which is in your mind or that which you want, you have the Ten of Stones, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this is a lot of money. Either a kid is going to work with Keanu. I don't know if it's like a big thing. It could be a big deal, but not necessarily. This could be, in terms of money, maybe they have a small role, even as an extra, but money is good, okay? Or you are wealthy enough to come and take this kid to like I said, 3 weeks, it could be, I have no idea, okay? I'm just giving you several possibilities here. And yeah, I can do it. And maybe the kid is gonna get not bad money. Okay, good money. Or again, it's about money connected with a hospital and a healing setting. Okay, there's a healing setting. You could be the manager of this hospital. Kids could be there. Keanu already gave money. And then he comes in, and then he gives more money, and then to some sort of investigation, okay? It's like, or he brings more investors, or he brings more people, brings more money, something like that. Then, 2 to 3 months from now, from whatever the time that you find this video, you have the Ten of Mirrors, which is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness. Whatever it is, if you meet him, if you were to meet him, you're really gonna feel great, okay? You're going to feel, he might be feeling great too. Again, for him, if this is some sort of visit, some sort of charity thing, he's going to feel like this is spiritual. He's going to feel like this is like a spiritual pilgrimage. He's giving for spiritual reasons. Not religious, but spiritual reasons. He feels like he's helping. This money is used for good, for healing. If you meet him, even again, if you're a setting of a hospital, you're going to feel very happy. Everyone is going to feel very happy. If this is a kid, the kid is going to be like, oh my God. If you're like chaperoning the child, The child is going to be, oh my God, whatever it is, it's just going to fill you, if there's children, and that kids or this child, with the greatest emotional happiness. Okay? And even him. This could be 2 to 3 months from now, from wherever you're seeing this video. Now, you, this card might represent you. That's the Two of Scrolls, okay, which is the Two of Swords. That's information. There is information that you do not know, that you don't know. Again, this could be, if this is like how do you say, spur of the moment visit. If you work in a hospital, you had no idea, you receive a message, and then boom, KEANU is there. Okay, if a kid to whom you are related has, or not, but I would say related, has like an opportunity to go and work in a movie, it's like boom, the message comes in and you had no idea. This is something that you have no idea. If you were to meet him, this might happen, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, in a way that you have no idea. I don't think you are seeking to meet KEANU. Maybe you, this is different from the first reading. I'm thinking that maybe you saw this video and you were like, oh, this is interesting, this is funny. And you just clicked it out of curiosity, not necessarily because you really like Keanu Reeves, not necessarily because of that. It's just, it kind of might happen in a way in a movie setting, something connected with movies or something connected with hospitals, and you have no idea. You had no idea, okay? Now, people around you, how people see you, or KEANU himself. And there's the Sorceress, which is the High Priestess, which is a major arcana card. And this again tells me that if you were to meet him, it's in a way that you had no idea. He just shows up. He just shows up. Okay? Also, this, you need to keep a secret about this. And so people around you see that you're keeping a secret, but they have no idea what secret you're keeping. So what is the secret you're keeping? Again, if this is it could be, again, I'm thinking manager of a hospital or something connected with healing. So you have to keep the secret, the fact that he is funding this. He's funding something. He's funding something connected to kids or scientific research in order to do some sort of healing connected with kids. And this could even be something, the research could be something connected with honey or bees. Okay, honey or bees, some sort of elements that are present in honey or in bees. I don't know, like in bee stings or whatever. So whatever it is, either you have to keep a secret, or KEANU is keeping it a secret, or people around you know that you're keeping a secret. No one knows anything about it. Not everything is known even by you, because there's some sort of information not even you know. It's like a necessity to keep a secret, but this is good. All of this is good. If this is a movie that you have to take your kid or a child, niece, nephew, grandkid, again, this needs to be kept a secret. This could be a documentary, but this could be like a real movie, you know, like a fantasy. This could even be a movie for kids, you know, or kids is going to be present, I don't know, but it needs to be kept a secret. Now, next card is hopes, fears, advice. You have the Golden Flower, which is the Temperance card. Do you have 3? Yes, 3. Temperance card. So this is like, this is an advice, is like be moderate, have equilibrium, have inner equilibrium, you know, be modest. Also, this is like modest. When I say modest, it's not in terms of clothes. Something else. It's like a inner, it's like an inner sense, be modest. I'm even thinking spiritually modest. I don't know what this means, but it's like inside. Don't be arrogant, don't be, I'm not saying that you are, but like moderate yourself at all levels. Also, this card, usually there's like an angel in traditional decks. This also tells me that this is connected with God, or you have the protection of guardian angels. This is also connected, the Temperance card is also connected with health. I don't know what this is. I'm leaning towards health, but not, health issues, hospitals, anything connected with healing. So this is connected, but not necessarily, okay? So, like, accept this healing, be grateful for it, or if this is a movie, understand that this could be healing to a kid. This could even be something good for a child. I don't know at what level, but this could work as a healing, like emotional healing to a child, if this child is to work with Keanu or near Keanu or in the project in which Keanu would be present, even if it's only as an extra. Now the last card is Nine of Mirrors, which is the Nine of Cups in traditional decks. This is like a wish that comes true. I don't think it's necessarily for you. It feels like you allow this wish to come true to others. If this makes any type of sense, either to a kid who's your child or in your family, or you are a manager and this dream comes true because you're like a liaison with Keanu's people. Also, Keanu makes someone wishes come true. I don't think this is necessarily you. If this is you, I don't see that this is you. I might be wrong, please tell me. I don't see this as your wish that comes true. I see as someone else's wishes that comes true. And even that you help someone else's wishes come true makes you happy. Okay? I don't know, I see this as healing. This is very, very healing. Healing towards kids, because the Nine of Mirrors also has 2 kids here. This is healing towards kids. Maybe in that context, you will meet Keanu. This is really good reading. Okay, so that's it. This is the reading that I have for you. Now I'm going to go to reading number 3. Reading number 3. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha. My email is uniazar@gmail.com, and I'm going to use for you, the Lover's Path Tarot. Now, this is for allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. If you were to meet, and I'm going to use the 10-card reading, which is oh my god, now I forgot this. The spread of the oh my god, the Celtic Cross. Oh my god, how come I forget now? The Celtic Cross, which is a 10-card reading. So, if you were to meet Keanu Reeves, what type of relationship you would have with him? If you were to meet him, this is allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying you're going to meet him, but if you were to meet, what type of relationship you would have with him? And this could be any type of relationship, okay? Even if I'm using like the Lover's Path Tarot. What type of relationship you would have with Keanu Reeves if you were to meet him? Now I'm going to cut, and I'm going to take 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, 9. Okay. So how many Major Arcana cards do you have? You have 3 Major Arcana cards. Okay. So the theme is represented by the first card, which is by the King of Cups, and this is Mark. Here it's called Mark. He's a king. The King of Cups. The King of Cups might represent an older man, someone late 30s or after the age of 40, from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Now this could be Keanu, because he does have a few planets in Cancer. Okay, he's older, he's intuitive, he is really intuitive, he has a big heart, so he's very caring, loving, and all of that is represented by the King of Cups. Even psychic, I would say even there's like psychic levels with Keanu. This card, with this guy, is like a sad story. I think I'm gonna read from the little book because I don't know this by heart. So the King of Cups, where is Cups? Cups. I think he was a king. He was supposed to marry someone, and then someone else married that. Someone else married the person he was supposed to marry with. Okay, so the King of Cups. Well, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Anyway, this speaks of emotional wisdom, mastery, emotional maturity, integrity. The story is about this king. He was to marry someone, but that person ended up marrying someone else. So I see also sadness connected with love. So you might sense that in Keanu. Okay? So this also means mature love. But I'm not saying that you're going to have a relationship with him, okay? That which is yet not seen, you have the Seven of Arrows. Okay, so Seven of Arrows. Is the Seven of Swords is someone who's might represent lying, cheating, deceiving. I'm not saying you're doing that or he's doing that. If there's a relationship that you have with someone who calls himself Keanu, this could be lying, this could be someone pretending to be Keanu, okay? So be very careful with that. Be very careful with that. I don't see well, there could be money exchanging hands, but be very careful with that. It's like, if you have a relationship with a guy who tells you that he's Keanu, the moment it's probably a lie, and the moment he asks for money, don't do it, okay? So someone might be lying and deceiving, pretending to be him. Or you might be deceiving yourself, I'm sorry to say this. You might be doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, okay? Like you might be talking online with someone and no one around you who calls himself Keanu, and no one around you knows that you're doing that. So you might be lying and deceiving to others around you or yourself. So be very careful with that. Now, the root, you have the Four of Cups. It feels to me that you're very alone. I don't know if you're going to meet him ever, but you could also be intuitive, but it feels like you're alone, and you look at him and he's alone, and you think, oh, we can be alone together. I'm sorry to say this, okay? I don't like lying, I really don't. That you feels like you're waiting for something to change, okay? That you would wish that something would change. Now, the past connected to the present and the future, you have the Four of Staves, which is the Four of Wands. I don't know if you were married or got divorced recently and you're feeling alone, or if you actually have a very happy marriage and your spouse has no idea that you're fantasizing with Keanu or talking online with someone pretending to be Keanu. Or, I don't know, I have no idea, because this card represents success and a happy family in the past and a happy marriage. Or there's some sort of, in the past there was some sort of party connected with your family. Some sort, baptizing, someone got married and you went there, and you saw people married and you saw them so happy and you felt, oh, I'm so alone, I really wish that someone was with me. And then you think of Keanu. No. Okay. And in that which is in your head, or that which you want, you have the Justice card, which here is represented by Penelope and Odysseus. So Penelope waited for Odysseus, I think it's Ulysses for 20 years. It feels to me that kind of fantasize with him and you wish it would be your husband, and you in your head is like, I've been waiting for you for 20 years or more. I cannot marry anyone else because I'm supposed to marry Keanu. If that's the case, I really would advise you to seek therapy. Please don't be mad at me. Or you just got divorced and now you're feeling very alone. Now the next card is maybe 2 to 3 months from now, from whatever you see this video. You have the Princess of Arrows, which is I think it's, I'm not quite sure, it's connected with the swords, and this is represented by Psyche. Psyche, to you see Keanu as the perfect guy. It's your soulmate. This is how you see him. Psyche was a young woman, and she married to the god of love, and then she did something that she was not supposed to do. She looked at him sleeping when he told her that she shouldn't be doing that. She did, and then because of that he left her. So now she's trying to getting back, and she has like a quest. She goes on a quest to get her husband back. So I'm going to give you another possibility. You actually married with someone, but you're feeling very alone because maybe this person isn't around, and he finds out that you're secretly talking to someone who pretends to be Keanu, and then he leaves you. I really hope that's not the case, okay? Or this already happened, and then you're trying to get him back, to get your husband back. If this makes any type of sense. I'm sorry, okay? Or you could actually go after Keanu and he might think that you're a stalker. I'm sorry, okay? You might have like very old-fashioned, not old-fashioned, but very naive ideas about love and about Keanu. You might be older but behaving like someone very young. Or you could actually be a very young person. But there might be some sort of message, might be some sort of travel. Maybe you try to go and see him in a moment where you think that he's sad. Now the next card represents you. You have Tristan and Isolde, the desire card, which is the car. This is a very sad story, okay? I don't know, maybe you look at Keanu as someone who has a very similar story to you in terms of love. Maybe you were with someone. Maybe this person went missing. Maybe you're still waiting for that person who is your husband, and he went missing, or you got divorced, or you just recently got divorced. I don't know. There's like a feeling of waiting. You're waiting for someone. And this is like your own true love, your actual soulmate. And you look at Keanu, and you see, and you feel that whatever you're feeling, he's feeling. So, I don't know. It could be that you don't necessarily look at Keanu in a very romantic way, but you see that he has the same type of suffering that you do. Because Tristan and Isolde, by the way, Isolde was supposed to get married with Mark, which was the king of Cornwall, something like that, but she fell in love with Tristan and married Tristan. They didn't end up well, okay? It ended up not well. This could also be betraying someone close to you. I'm gonna say this, please don't be offended. Did you have like the love of your life, but did you betray the love of your life with his best friend? I'm sorry to say this. Like in a way that almost you couldn't control yourself because it was so passionate, and then maybe this happened many years ago, like 20 years ago, and now you're trying to go back to this original guy to whom you got married and then divorced, and then this is the person you've been waiting for 20 years, and somehow you connect that with Keanu. I'm sorry. There's like a sense of betrayal here. Or it could be that you feel that Keanu is the one for you, that he's like the image of the soulmate that you have in your head, and that you have some sort of impossible love, you and Keanu. Don't go stalk him, okay? Not allegedly, not that you're doing it, but don't. Now the next card, it could be him or could be people around you and the way they see you. So you have here the Hermit Contemplation card, Abelard and Eloise. Okay, this is the Hermit, and he's a Virgo. The Hermit is connected with Virgo. You see him as someone who basically is like a monk, who likes to be alone, very spiritual. This is how you see him, and you wish that you had some sort of relationship with him. You might even try to write him letters, or you wish that he'd write letters to you. It's like in your head. This is in your head. This is like the perfect romantic love in your head. I'm sorry. Or you might be talking to someone who's pretending to be Keanu, and he might do a very good job in that. He might say things to you that you believe it's Keanu. It's not. Okay, I'm sorry. The advice you have here, the Six of Coins, is don't give money to anyone who asks you money, who pretends to be Keanu. This is the advice. Don't do it. If you're talking with someone, don't give money to anyone who tells you that he's Keanu, he needs money. Don't do it. That's the advice. Yeah. Also, be egalitarian in your relationships. Don't give too much. Don't take too much. Also, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is moving away from something. To me, this is moving away from a dream. You have this woman trying to wake up this man. I'm thinking that there's something in your head. You think this relationship might be true with you and Keanu. If you are talking with someone, this person might be lying to you. It could actually be a woman talking to you and you have no idea. This could be a scam. Could be a scam. Be very careful. Or you decide that it's time to give up this dream, either with Keanu or with someone else. There's like an illusion that you give, that you put behind. This could be with someone. This could be with a man with whom you had a relationship early in your life, and maybe you were young and naive and you did something that you're not supposed to do, and then it ended, this relationship ended, and you're trying to revive that relationship, and then eventually you give up, or you give up this dream that you have with Keanu. I don't know. Like you can feel what he feels. It's like that you can look at him and understand what he feels. That's the feeling that I have. You see him as like this perfect soulmate, but it's very romantic, very in your head. But there's something else hiding behind that, which is your own history, your own romantic history, until you decide to really face the truth and just give up this dream, not just with him, but with something in your life. Okay, I'm sorry. I wish I had a better reading, okay? So this is it. This is the reading that I have for you. I hope you like it, and I wish you the best. Bye bye.